So, I want to record my games, but what if I sound weird? What if I accidentally say something weird? I kid you not. I've literally said, give me a break. I'm just gonna grab my pee once or twice. Definitely more than once on stream before. Yeah, let's get into the video. Hello, my name is Josh, also known as the other Josh Art, the lead DM for Paradice. So I stream every Monday and Thursday on Twitch, where we do GM prep, homebrew reviews, and so on and so forth. So if you want to head there and ask questions about the topic we're talking about, links are down there in the doobly-doo. So you decided to record your stuff, now what? I don't have the equipment, I don't have the money. Don't fret, it's a simple process. The first question you gotta ask yourself is, do you want it to be in an audio-only format or a video format? Generally speaking, audio is a cheaper option. You only need mics and you don't really need to think about the visual aspect of the gameplay. Setup is relatively simple. Make sure that everyone's audio can be heard, and optionally, you would want to minimize background noise as much as possible. And you're good to go. If you're looking to publish these tracks, it's easier to edit because you only have to edit the audio. There's tons of really great software out there that you can use. If you have a Mac, you can use GarageBand. I personally like to use Reaper. Another free option that a lot of people like to use is Audacity. And there are tons of free audio plugins online to help you edit all of that, to beef up your audio and clean it up really well. I mean, you, the game master, you can edit your NPC's voices to be more consistent off game time so that it's consistent in the podcast, right?
Yes, exactly, Josh. Just like that.
In post-production, you can start to add like various ambient sounds, like jungle noises. And let's say this jungle is close to the ocean. And then let's just put in some good music in there for like the full immersive experience. Now, this is a mood. Even if you've already recorded the audio, it's a relatively quick process to curate the mood. Now, video requires more pre-production work. You need both cameras and microphones, and if you're live streaming, you're gonna need some overlays as well. Not to mention, there's this extra player called chat who's very reactive to everything that you do. It's possible to edit it, but now on top of that audio layer, you have a bunch of video clips that you need to edit as well. Some examples of video format games that have really great production value are like Dimension 20, Harmon Quest. These are pre-recorded and then edited in post. So why would you want to do live video instead of just audio if it's simpler to just do like a podcast format? Well, it provides more visual cues. You can have stats, you can have your social media, and so on and so forth. Everybody likes to look at original character art, right? I mean, everyone needs to see the 5th tiefling that you've had this campaign. And even if you don't intend on publishing them for the whole world to see, YouTube is a great place to store all your videos. When it comes to live video, there are at least 3 different styles that I've considered before starting up my channel. The first, my preferred method, and if you go on websites like Twitch, most channels are like this now, especially with COVID-19 about, is the remote play method. And you don't have to meet people in person, so it's a lot easier to just sit down at your computer, boot it up, and get started. It's reasonably easy to get started on live streaming. You download OBS, maybe get a couple of free overlays, and then you start recording. There are tons of tutorials online on how to make it simple. If you want to record it without publishing it for everyone else to see, if you're using a program like Skype or Zoom, you can actually just use the inbuilt record functions to track your game. The second method that I've explored is what I call the Vtuber Method. You don't have to worry about your camera too much. You can learn how to do 3D rigging, and if 3D rigging is too intense for you, you can just have a 2-dimensional image, right? Like this guy here. I strongly recommend checking out one of my friend's Twitch channels at itsvin_. Links are down there in the doobly-doo. He likes to do this unique one-on-one visual novel style that has been very interesting to watch to me. Something that you won't see in every other game. The third and I guess most famous method would be the complete live play method. Now, this is the style that most people are familiar with, right? From shows like Critical Role, Geek and Sundry stuff, various PAX games, and all those convention-style live plays. This is the toughest method to replicate. It requires a lot of production. You need a table, you need multiple cameras, you need to make sure your maps and minis are ready, and it requires a lot of production. However, it is the most visual experience. There's a lot of space for people to move around and communicate. That being said, it also requires the most amount of time and for people to actually meet up in a singular location. This method also tends to be preferred for all you dice goblins out there so that you can actually show people all of your beautiful dice and tell them how lucky you are. As a bonus tip for all of you who are here who just want to learn how to record your games without actually making a produced product for YouTube or Twitch, you can start recording audio using your phones or your earpiece. This is what the audio sounds like through the earpiece. Earpieces I use are just KZ-ES4s. Down here it's about 12 to 14 USD, and the quality ain't all that bad. And this is what the audio sounds like through my phone. And you can use one of these phone stands, right? And then all you need to do is just click record, leave it there, and you're good to go. Before I actually started up the Twitch channel, I did often have just a phone lying about to record everything that was happening. And again, if you are playing remotely and you're using a program like Skype or Zoom, you can use the inbuilt recording programs to keep track of your games. And for good measure, I've made this overlay so that you can all steal it if you want. I'm calling this Big Wood, right? It's modular and there are fixed set pieces so you can steal it and use it for your own games. In the next few videos, we'll be exploring how exactly we can go into each of these 4 methods that I've discussed in greater detail. If you're intrigued by this video, do drop a comment down below on which method you think you are into and why. And if you want to skip waiting for the next video, you can just go follow there on Twitch, ask me questions there, and then we can talk about it. If not, I click on one of the videos, I guess. Yeah, wherever it is.